Hello? Hello? Hello, I'm gonna do some Attila today. Not played it in ages. So I've come up with a new rule, and that is, if I've not played a Total War in ages, and I do terrible at the very beginning, I'm gonna allow myself a reload. I haven't seen them yet. I saw the GIF, but I'm gonna watch them in a minute, Kieran. Friends is going away. Hello, Preston. I know you're there. On May the 25th. They're deleting all of Twitch's features. Like, there's gonna be nothing left soon, apart from Amaranth flicking gears. Why have I got an update for Attila? They never update Attila. We're making it about the cock and cum at the beginning of the stream. Get it out of the way then. Is that it? Your face when you... Is that the original golden cock? I'm sure there's a few. I don't remember where I was. But yeah, what I do remember is every time I go back to this game, I'm fucking terrible. So if I am bad, I'm going to blame it on Kieran. Now, if I am bad, I am going to reload. I'm going to allow myself one reload, because all Total Wars are bad for returning to after not playing them for ages. But especially Attila. And the thing with Attila is, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Rudolph or the Russian fella. The thing about it is, it's Total War on steroids. It's like Total War mixed with Dark Souls or Soyden Ring. That, like, you make one mistake and that's the end of your faction, basically. For some reason, every time you're scared or excited or any emotion, really, your eyes go huge like an owl. Yeah, it's the blue-eyed thing. The blue-eyed meme. Halo. Oh, you said Total War is crap now. When did I say Total War is crap? I said Troy's crap. I never said Total War is crap. Why would this game be crap? It's an old game that doesn't get changed. And I'd still play Troy. It's just, they changed a lot of it. The main problem I had with it was, like with many games, they make out like it's really good that they're updating it all the time, but then what ends up happening, for whatever reason, they just ruin the performance of the game. You fellow Russian. You know what I watch? I've been obviously I wanted to strangle you lately, Preston, but I've been watching your streams, your Batman streams. You're on the bridge at one point. I don't know, Arkham Bridge or Gotham, whatever it's called, and randomly, you started hearing Cody talk, but it wasn't the start of a conversation and the end of a conversation. it was just like the middle of a conversation, and there was no connect or disconnect noise. I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck? What? And I swear that's happened to you before. It's happened a few times. When you've heard things during a stream. I go, yeah. Like, when I'd watch for a bit, and then I'd just sort of had it playing. And then it brought me back to the stream, here and that. And at first I assumed that you were just doing what you used to do with Watch Dogs, where you would both sit and play the game together. I assumed you were doing that, but then you started like looking around and being really confused. I said cheeseburger. How though? I went to the thing. There was no maypole celebration. It was just like a mini version of the fair. You know, these Jippo fairs. It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. It was an alright day out. The pressure was very high. We always have very high pressure in the air up here, always. And I used to hate it, but actually, on a high streak and when I'm having a high tea moment, as Kieran would say, I actually find it quite pleasant, and there was very high pressure today. Yeah, it was alright. There's just some stalls and stuff. Wasn't that great. I was expecting a more traditional celebration, to be fair. Rice bowl dairy put something in their food. I couldn't finish it. I mean, they have good rice, but best rice in Darien was lovely. Couldn't finish it. Just take it home and put it in the fridge then. Did you enjoy it, Tin? In Derry we don't do tooth fairy crap around a pole. We go to bars and get drunk. Tooth fairy crap, aka your only heritage, Tin. Like your heritage. Go to bars and get drunk. That's actually the Irish-American thing, and Ireland has just picked it up in modern times. Most of what Irish people would say makes them Irish is in fact just LARPing Americans pretending to be Irish and claiming Irish descent, who have then passed it on to actual Irish. His beard makes him like Gandalf Magic Man, I guess. Must be. Do you mean blue hair people? Yeah. So there was like teenage boys dressed in anime gear, as women, with vampire teeth in, and cat ears, and blue hair wigs, and like schoolgirl outfits. And I wanted to start stabbing them. They were wearing really high heels and stuff. That's cring. It is indeed. It's. I was taking the piss out of you, and then I did the exact same thing. I took the piss, and I was like, "Oh, that's cring" instead of cringe, and then I said, "I don't know what." I said "indid" instead of "indeed." I'm just gonna stop myself. How come they're around the UK though? I swear the American things. What? What? Golden cock! You know, because you've uploaded it to Discord, it saves the GIFs so random people could find it. Now, I don't know how. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I know that's a possibility. Those Neeks are cring. It was pretty weird. It was. But to be fair, it was like a mini Comic-Con. It wasn't massive. I don't know. Probably only like a few hundred people in there. I don't know. I didn't go in, but I was just outside getting ice cream. There was an ice cream shop outside, and there's a few good outfits though. Someone came out dressed as Geralt, but it was Geralt from the show, so I gave him a 6 out of 10. There was quite a few stormtroopers and stuff, and yeah, there's a few stormtroopers. And I said to the person I was with, I said, "Can you imagine if a bunch of guys got dressed up as Jedi and then just went up to one of these stormtrooper actors and beat the living shit out of him?" Can you imagine the look of it and the look of people's faces? But people wouldn't even stop it because they'd think it was part of the act. Just some random guys, like fucking roiders like us, got dressed up in Jedi garbs. I went and found one of these stormtroopers on the street and just beat the living hell out of it. Just with fists. Should have acted... Well, speaking of acting like a crackhead, there was 3 zombies. And they were like... They were getting way too close to people. They were going up to people and like basically licking their ears. And I knew not to make eye contact with them, because if you do, that's when they're going to start acting like Muppets. Never heard of them around the UK before. Yeah, they do. Women like fucking Birmingham and Liverpool all the time. No, they weren't emos. They were wearing like brightly coloured schoolgirl outfits. There's a jazz festival in Derry. There was a school band playing outside the town hall, and there was a drunk lady going around children and parents telling them very vulgar and nasty jokes. Sounds like Ireland. Ooh! Right, what was I doing? Sometimes I leave notes for myself on this save file. In this case, I haven't, or maybe I have, and the note was autosave. Who knows? So we got these. Who are they? They're the British. I don't want to call them British nonces, but the Romano British nonces. We got Sebakamamakam, some Arab cunt that's tried coming into my lands. Just watch Robert's newest video, Kieran. It's very good. They found a fucking Templar crypt in some guy's back garden in England last year, and I didn't know about it. Like, he thought it was a rabbit hole, and he sort of dug it out a little bit, and it was a Templar crypt, like pillars and everything. Alright, so I don't think I was going to get one of these. I was going to save my money, really. Tell me what's going on with you recently, Kai. You haven't streamed in like 10 days. Well, it started with me being, I'm just going to tell you the truth, very pissed off with you and Preston for taking the piss out of me. And don't say you didn't, because you did. But it's fine, because I got vengeance on Preston already. And then, after a while, it's a kind of hectic time at the moment. Because, so all those jobs that I said I was going to get on this current place, you know, this current job, I am getting them, but there is going to be a delay when I leave where I've not doing anything. And I could just not do anything. But I basically have been looking at other jobs. I've even been looking at potential extras or acting work just to make some, you know, cool money. But I'd have to go to the cities, which I don't want to do. But yeah, mainly that. And how did they piss you off, Guy? They were mugging me. They were both mugging me. It was Kieran's fault. Preston's ratted you out. But I already knew. I knew. I literally read your mind. It was Kieran's fault, but Preston's to blame too. Don't try and distract me with a Vegeta quote. Those tunnels are all around the world. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff on that before, to be fair. It must have been for women and children, like, creeping around. Because I would not fit through one of those tunnels. Like, on many of them, you have to, like, literally go like that. And my shoulders wouldn't fit through there. So imagine this fucking 6'7" Hyperborean god trying to get through there. He's not going through there. Kai, you mugged me all the fucking time. No. You took the piss. You took the piss. I know what you did. You took the piss. Say sorry. I already made Preston sorry. I don't know if he's told you, but I cursed him. I shouldn't have done it, and I do regret it, but yeah. He pissed me off, so at the end of the night, I put a real curse on him. What is mugging? Like taking the mickey. Taking you for a mug. I've seen that video, Cat. It's very cool. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah, it is cool. No, he hasn't told me. I cursed him to lose his streak, and it worked. I didn't think it was gonna work either, but I suppose because I was so angry. They it just pissed me about turning. For anime, they made plans and then didn't stick to them. Do it to Kieran. It's like, you're a little shit, you are, Turnen. I didn't think it was going to work, but it worked like a charm. I thought Preston was joking when he said it the next day. Alright, so what we're doing, we're killing these guys. Oh yeah, and I'll save my money up to... That was actually my settlement, I think. And I destroyed it so that they wouldn't have it. Roman separatists. Alright, let's one thing at a time. Let's deal with these fuckers. Nasty surprise. Hello. How are you? Are you the... Yeah, I saw you followed me a few days ago. Thank you for the follow, brother. Shall not get mugged by a kite. Shall not happen. See, I wasn't going to do it, but if you're going to claim it's not going to happen, then... Okay. What date are we on today? 2-5. Kai. They made plans. They made plans, and they didn't stick to it, and they... For anime. For anime. Yeah, so I've got a note here, fortify London until Fjorda. That was ages ago, though. What was my last thing? It must have been that. 21st of... Damn, it's been ages. It's been over a month since I played this game. No, they made plans to stream. Like, just start stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I play which Total War do you play, Nasty? For this one time. The problem was, Kieran, that you led Preston down your path of stupidity. Oh yeah, he's always late, bro. He's always late. He's always late. I'm not. I'm actually on time loads lately. Right, okay. So we're intercepting these guys. For anyone that didn't see my playthrough up until now, basically, I was allies with the Romano-British. Really good allies. And I tried to make a big, like, Northern European alliance. Didn't go to plan. They're all treacherous bastards. So, I've killed them, though. And we're just finishing them off now. 2 of the settlements do have the plague, unfortunately. So I've brought back mask wearing in Tulfirdum. I could upgrade this. That's going to increase squalor, which I don't want to do in a place that's got plague. And we got one place here. I think I was keeping these guys here to go and colonize that. But I haven't got the money for it yet, I think. Maybe it's going to move south. I don't know, but yeah, we're just going to deal with these cooks first. Okay, man, this is the last episode of the current season of Attack on Titan. I couldn't give a fuck. Like, it could have been watched after the stream that I had planned with Preston and that he had already put back because he wanted to run to the shop in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'll play them. I used to play Troy a lot as well, Nasty, but it drove me mad how they changed it. They did, like, some free update. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but, like, a year and a half after it came out, and it just twisted a bunch of things, and I wasn't a fan of it after that. Did the little shit rat on me? You did. Yeah. I'm English. Kieran's Canadian. Potato Merchant is Irish. I'm Preston further up in the chat, which you probably won't see, actually. I think you joined after him. He is from Sunderland, kind of in England. But if you heard him talk, you'd not think he was English. But yeah, I'm English. I asked since you're playing as Saxons. Yeah, I'm English. Didn't know he made plans with you. He didn't tell me, I swear. Well, he did, though. Alright, I blame both of you, though. But he did make plans at 6 p.m. And he did... Sunderland in the Philippines. He did make plans at 6 p.m. And then I didn't hold to them because he wanted to go to the shop to get milk. Ran to the shop. I went to go and get some food. I was like, alright, I'll be on. Let me know when you're back. I kept asking, is he home? Are you back? Are you back? Kept saying, no, no. I get ready to stream eventually. Thinking, alright, he's taking the mickey now. He's mugging us. So he's obviously going to be on. I'll stream and he'll come on. And I knew you were both being cheeky because you both came on at the same time. But I already knew it anyway. I could read your minds. But yeah. I would have worded with him as Batiatus would say. So you're kind of a Commonwealth fellowship. That's I've never heard us be referred to like that before, but I suppose so, yeah. The one commonality is we all make fun of Kieran because he's, well, Canadian. Why not? Right, well, get another one of those. So we're trying to basically just pin down these guys. I had the same problem with the Franks, who used to control Flavum here. Enemies with them for ages, and they would just, I'd beat them, and every time they'd just come back, they'd go and hide somewhere in a corner of the map, and come back with some bloody mercenaries or something. Just one ship's worth had destroyed all their settlements. Then they became quite settled in. I think they took Eildon up here. And they became quite settled in. But point is, I really struggled to pin them down for ages. They were just running. They do hit and run. And I think that's what these kids here are going to do. I do have this army here, but I just don't... Yeah, there's no way they'll make it in time to help me pin them down. As long as Colonia Agrippina has a garrison. Yeah, 2... Yeah, so we'll outnumber them. And they're pretty starved. So we'll deal with them. And after that, I think I might go down to the Roman separatists. They've only got one settlement here from the looks of things. And just take that, I think. But yeah, I used to have a big alliance with all these guys. With the Swabians and a bunch of guys that aren't alive anymore. The Geats, they're alive. But I used to be... it was a really cool alliance, but yeah. I suppose that's the nature of the game, and the pagan European factions, they don't take too kindly to being forced to work together. Was that the Battlefield 2 stream when you were fuming down the mic? What, when yeah, what, why did you think? I was angry at you because I knew what you were pulling, and this was before Preston had even told me, and I was angry at Preston as well. But yeah, that's what I want talking. What would you rather me do? Have a go at you? And that's why I didn't stream for a few days, because I was annoyed. 2, by the way. What's your native faction, Nasty? Agrippina. Sounds like penis. Where is that? Yeah, oh, Agrippina, yeah. Half the stuff in this map does. Like, Aquasextii. I can't remember what that was called in Rome 2, but it was called something Sextus or something like that. Oh no, it was called Arse. That's really... No, it was called Arse. And then I captured it. And Cheesy, one of the viewers, said, right, with that legion that you've just captured the settlement with, you have to call them the Destroyers of Arse. It was called Arse, and in this game it's called Sexti. We could even take Rome. Rome's run by rebels now. Ooh. Tried to take it once before. I did send a few armies down to the boot of Italy. The heel of Italy. I actually controlled that settlement down there. Syracuse, I think? No, actually. Controlled Corrales here. But I just didn't have enough of a presence down here to hold it. And as you see, you know, it's bloody Transalpine, Gaul and all of Italy. I was quite far away. Means whatever English say the Irish turn in will disappear because the English. Commonwealth. Rebel bombs and guns. Sounds like my allies in this game. I thought Northern Ireland was not Commonwealth, but kind of Commonwealth. Oh, we got a big army here. Are they out of movement though?
Ready for battle.
Action points.
Ready for orders.
Yes, they are. Right. Yeah. Not much I can do right now. Then I suppose just there's no mercenaries I can have. Just leave it in their hands. If they attacked Flavum or Tulfirdum to the east, they're just going to get the plague, which will probably finish them off as they're already quite weak. Might need to mog him. See, that's the thing about mogging Tiernan is it's doubly effective because at the same time he's really confused because he doesn't know what mogging means. Plays Armenia, it's a small country in Caucasus now, but once it's a powerful kingdom between Eastern Rome and Persia and first... Yeah, it was. Very cool. What kind of units do they have in this game? No, it's cool history. It is. The whole Caucasus region is very interesting. What kind of units do they have in this game? I've not really looked at them, to be fair. This is my first play through on Attila. I've had it for a long time, but it's obviously not very well optimized. It is for my PC now, but in the past I just had a PC that just didn't like it very much. So I didn't play it very much, but hence the first playthrough. But I plan on doing quite a few playthroughs of different factions.
You have recruited so many units, the treasury is buckling.
Disease spreads.
Capturing new
They're just raiding me, aren't they?
As well as putting your troops to good use.
See, I don't want to attack them because I'm going to save it because I really don't want a sea battle. I hate them. They're not fun. I don't think anyway. So I'm just going to save it and see if what happens when they attack. Because if it forces me into a sea battle, I want nothing to do with it. Yeah. I just don't enjoy sea battles.
We will return.
They're just not very well designed, I don't think, in my opinion. Leprechaun just jumping around on one foot with a machine gun. Autonomy, fully independent. Me and Guy just have a common alliance against the anime plague. Well, that's like, you need to learn about the King Arthur period then, because that's like 400, sort of 500 AD. It's a really interesting period. It's really interesting, and there's some theories that state that King Arthur was actually essentially one of the last Roman leaders. Basically, I don't believe it, but there was King Arthur type people, leaders who definitely earlier on than him that definitely were old sort of legionaries and stuff. It's really interesting actually because for a while Britain was Rome. Britain was the center of the Roman Empire, and York, which I don't think is on this map. Oh yeah, it's there. It's Etherwich, Eberacum there. York was actually known as the city of the Legion. It was like the last stronghold of the Romans. By that point, really, Britain was at that point, but York especially was. That's where I think the 13th Legion was. I think it was the 13th, but yeah, it's really interesting. They say that Alexander the Great was an Egyptian guy. He wasn't though. Everyone's always arguing about Alexander the Great, trying to like Macedonians and Greeks and just revisionists. It drives me mad. It's in this game. It's Sassanid vassal and units are the same as all Eastern factions. Oh right, okay. So like horse archers and stuff, cataphracts. The Sunderland hooligan came down marching in their thousands, holding torches and pitchforks, and drove the Romans out after calling them scumbags. And then Sunderland took over England, and that's why we're in this mess right now. And after, I couldn't be asked learning about that Dark Age 13th century stuff. Besides King Arthur, I should look into. Well, King Arthur's way earlier than the Dark Age 13th century, but you should look into it. Which, okay, so yeah. I need to get one of those mods, to be fair, because there's quite a few little factions, like the Geats, for example, that you can't really play as. I don't think you can play as the Geats. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? Fuck it, let's do that. See you, Rome. Then Baby Yoda flew over and looked down on his Wii map and he invaded the baddies. Not the baddies like locations, he invaded the baddies. I'm gonna kill him to send a message. I don't know who to because all the Romans are gone, but that ties things up quite nicely actually. You know what, we'll get rid of these mercenaries. We don't need them, they're just going to be too expensive. I'm not going to really engage with these two settlements for a while until that plague goes. He liked Vegeta. Who's Veget? This is one of those things where Tenon gets the word more wrong every time. Well, we've got the main army in... Oh, okay. Oh, no, that is just their one settlement. Alright, I'll take that then. Got the main army here now, which is nice. I'll just double... Wait, what? Geats and the Alamans are at war. Oh, that was one thing I wanted, actually. I really want to take the Geats location. But the things that make it a good location to take also make it a hard location to take. That's the only issue. But I think I can take, it's a big settlement this is, but I'll have quite a few men. Roman rebels. Roman... Do they have any more settlements than that? Oh, the Western Roman Empire is actually alive down there still. The Alamans, these guys are against the... Was it Swabians or Geats they were at war with? Yeah, so they only have one settlement then. Which is there, and that'd be a very valuable settlement to take. Have we got any military recruitment things here? Oh yeah, wait, we've got a few. We'll take some hurlers. Alright. That'll be 10 with them. 3. So we'll have a good amount of troops. I reckon we can take it. I mean, we could just starve them out, to be fair. They've not got... Oh, hang on. No. They have 2. They have 2, sorry. Okay, that changes things. Right. Do we have any info? No. Okay. Yeah, I kept scrolling past it and I kept thinking I was seeing 2, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't change the plans. We'll still do it, but I've got to decide which... I've not really got the troops to take them both at the same time. That would be my usual approach, would be just to besiege them both at the same time. The bulk of our army were cataphracts, yes. Heavy armoured cavalry, which Romans adopted and spread to Europe after barbarians founded first European states. They adopted it too, that's where European chivalry came from, Middle Eastern cavalry. Yeah, the cataphracts are quite cool. Especially the early ones with the scale armour. It's made in China, so not Japan, so not anime. Tenon likes to split hairs. Oh, that one that you used to watch play Skyrim. Tenon. Yeah, usually I just besiege them both at the same time. And then just lock them off. Lock them off for any backup or anything. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. I won't have enough troops, I don't think. Probably just take... Oh, it says how much money they're worth as well. Yeah, I'll just take that one since it's in my... Oh, actually, you know what? No. They're both quite close to me. I wonder if I can get someone to join the war against them. What enemies have they got? Gaul. I'm a Gaul, little man. I've got some allies, so they might help me. Probably not.
Come then, speak. The people will consider what I hear, but you must speak without delay.
That's cheeky. Right, okay. Yeah, it's... Thank you for the... Oh, it's you, Preston. Go fuck yourself. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, movements are good. Hashtag forgive Preston. Me is Preston. Yes. Movements. Correct. It's in the food. But yeah, I don't know why it's surprising people though about them finding it in lungs and hearts and stuff. It's bad, but we knew it anyway, didn't we? We knew it was happening. Microplastics. Thank you, though, Preston. Yeah, I didn't mean to not stream for like 10 days. To be fair, I've proper been sort of bulking and doing a lot of working out as
There is
well.
barely enough money in your
All right,
treasury
buddy.
to cover costs.
All right. But yeah, I'm looking at getting either a temporary new job or maybe just get it just to cover the time when I'm not working up there for probably about a month, or just staying in a new job because there's quite a few things around here that I'm now qualified for that are good money. Yeah, I think I'll just do Augusta Trevorum, and I'd have more time. Either way, no matter what, I'll have more time than I have now or than I used to. The one I'm looking at right now would leave me with 7 more hours a week. So that's 2 big streams. Or more like 3. I didn't Pete, you're right, brother. You're back on Outriders now. Beta? What, is there a beta for the new big update? Where are the Huns? They've actually not come over yet. Like, I've not seen anything of them so far. Nasty. I keep getting messages, you know, at the side saying that they've murdered someone, murdered a faction and all that. Be terrified. They're terrifying and all this, but I've not seen them yet. If they came now, I'd be in a lot of trouble because I've not really got a stable settlement. Yeah, I suppose we'll just take which settlement should we take? Should we take Lugdunum or Augusta? Thank you. Ah, it's you, Preston. Go fuck yourself. Oh, it's a political movement. Yeah, that's like the one thing that puts me off of having kids is I know I'd be really OCD about it all, Kieran, trying to keep them away from all of that. Right, let's move these guys south. Which settlement do we take? Do we take Augusta or Lugdunum? Either way, they're going to be close. Augusta's worth more, and it's closer to me. Oh, and is that their capital? That's their capital as well. But either way, I'm going to have to contend with a counterattack. I reckon the capital, it makes more sense, really, doesn't it? If they made that their capital, it means it's a valuable place. Can't really build any more troops. I can, but we're going to run out of money pretty fast. What can Gunhild do? Did you hear it? I will pour honey into their spores. Okay, yep, typical Roman bullshit. They've got all these really good catapults and everything. I'm some guy, you big bitch. No more ads, haha. What, did you just subscribe then, or what? Or before? I'm not targeting you with ads, Pete. No matter how many times you say. Successful. Okay. Pete still thinks it's a conspiracy. How are you, Pete? Oh, just now. Nothing came through, but I'm not saying I don't believe you, but the only reason I didn't respond is because it's not. Oh, that's why. I've not got Streamlabs open. Thank you, though, Pete. Appreciate it, brother. How are you, anyway? How's the little terrors? Yeah, I was going to ask last time I spoke to you why you've not been on Outriders. It's like Elden Ring replaced it for you. So break down this new big update then. What's in it, Pete? For Outriders. Can't be pouring honey onto some. Hey, don't. Into something would be more accurate. Alright.
Ready for orders.
If you could, you definitely would. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd send more to, but probably right now I'd send more to Preston. But yeah, so Kieran ratted on you a bit more, Preston. He's mogging Kai. Told Kai he would play a game with him. And Kieran goes off to stream anime with his girlfriends. Little admin sickness bug going round. It might. I'm immune as always. Very good, Pete. It might have been what I had. Mine was prompted by lack of sleep and mold exposure, but I definitely caught something. That's not what is being referred to, Tiernan. But yes, I think so, yeah, unfortunately. Night out around Manchester and sat. Night with work. Can't wait. Gonna end up a mess. And why have you not invited me? According to you, I'm from Manchester. I'm not. You're closer to Manchester than I am, but... It's all them bags of sugar, Pete, that you've been picking up. It's gone to your head. Yeah, I'm kind of prepared to lose to Ronum and Visontio. Because there is going to be... vengeance. There's going to be a counter-attack, probably. But yeah, it's I don't like the Roman factions because they're really good at defending. They have Onagas. Whatever the fuck they are. No, they're catapults, but... Then you got the Cantarii. Basically like cataphracts, kind of. They're going to be a pain in the arse to take, is my point. But I think these are the last two Roman settlements in Europe, though. In, like, Northern Europe. Alright, we might need to up the tax as well. They're just going to have to get over it. Oh, there's places that I've not been taxing. Right. Cool. I thought it has an unassigned skill. Just give them... You're a Mank, I admit it. The thing is, I know Manx. You said I sound like I'm from, but I know a Mank. And they have... You know where they're from. And I don't sound like it. I sound posh compared to them. Sickness and diarrhea going around, but we've got sickness well. 2 girls have. You've got it too, Pete. It's not that you're immune. You just don't care. The moment the diarrhea comes, you just sort of do it like a bird and get rid of it straight away. In the centre of Manchester has a lot of clubs and stuff. Used to have more. My mum used to go around them all. It's a decent night out. Well, it used to be... It's been ages since I last went out. Christ knows what it's like. You think Jesus goes out there as well? I might see him. Right. Don't sound too surprised, Kieran. He's like, oh, what? Kai, you've got people watching you. Wow. Forgot I called these guys the Hyperboreans. Get moving. Right. Can we attack? Well, I don't think we can attack from this. Oh, yeah, we can. They're going to see what I'm playing at. We can't. Oh, we kind of have to take it straight away. He's... Okay. Oh, yeah, they do. Look at them, the cheeky bastards. Fortifying like that.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle.
The goddess guides my
Right.
tongue.
It will make more sense to just put them over into there.
Our way.
Getting on our way.
Starting out.
I kind of... You know what? That's not a good idea for me. I should have them all. Because what these guys are going to do is... If I hold the city sieged for a long time, they're just going to attack that army there and isolate them.
For the tribe.
So, if I could...
Get moving.
Oh no, okay, we can get around there quite quick.
Thirsty for battle.
How much are these costing per turn? We're going to have to get rid of some of these. I want to use them, really. I actually forgot they were there. They would be great right now, because there's some good swords units. They'd be really good for taking walls, but... There we go. Pounced out a little bit. I'm going to Amsterdam to do psychedelics. Why would you go to Amsterdam? There's so many places you can go. It's not my first choice. I'd go somewhere warm. I know, right? Oh my god. He's actually entertaining people. Pete Kai's claiming I've mogged him. I've done no such thing. Pete won't know what mogging is. So we're saying that it's Preston's done all the mogging then? Kieran claims to have not known that we had stream plans. We need to figure out what's been going on. Charlie Sheen is a legend. Illegitimate birth. Charlie Sheen is a legend. He's also a legendary drug addict, but yeah. My skills are yours. We could actually be proper cheeky and bring them over. We could definitely take it then. Probably not needed there, to be fair. I'll say that, and then a bloody army of Guy Toolans will come over. Right, what's the vote? Yeah, to be fair, I just reckon we leave them there. To be honest. Oh, can we get any mercenaries? We won't have enough money for it, actually, but... Saxon spears, but we don't really want Saxon spears. We've got enough spears, and this is a walled settlement, so... We can't really starve them out for ages, because they're just going to bring men up from their other settlement. Wherever it is. Down here. Being a drug addict is part of him being a legend. Legend. No surprise from you, Kieran. Thank you, Pete. Finally. Lingo for bullshit. Like taking the mickey. Treating you like a mug, basically. Yeah, you know what? We'll bring this army over here. I'm pretty sure you can only... Yeah, we will. Fuck it. This could take us 2 turns. To get them in, but there's no point in just... I don't like having guard armies.
The skill of your generals is famous. Can you send them against these people who blight our lives?
No, not for 500, mate. Pete's been Genghis Khaning lately. As always, really. Pete is the Genghis Khan of Bolton. I know a guy that's doing an Ironman triathlon in Bolton in a couple of months. I'll say if you see a man with a cut ear out there, kick the shit out of him. Make him strong and take pressure on my back. Been good, my back lately. Yeah, well, especially the upper legs. Don't tell me you've been doing all this squat bullshit, though. Pete will be like, no, I was kicking bags of sugar or something. That's his superset regime. So the Huns are doing stuff, because it takes a while. When it's on the Hun faction symbol, it stays there for a while. I eat people like Hannibal Lecter. Well, that's not where I was going with it. I meant you're making a lot of children. But yeah, alright. Right. Why are you over here? Pictish bastards.
Well met.
Well
What
met.
do you wish of me?
What do you wish of me? She's probably better off in my settlement, to be fair, making more money. No, you know what, we'll use. I don't, as I say, I don't like having guard armies. I don't like having... Eh? Oh, okay. It's a good job I didn't agree to go to war with them. Look at them. They are trespassing. Oh, these are Romans too. Fucking great. So they're going up. Who is it that asked me to go to war with them? Because, yeah, oh no. You guys are fucked. So these guys, there's going to be a battle on my lands. Big battle. You eat balls? Of course. Of course! No, like running with leg weights. Oh yeah, around the ankles. Very nice. Uphill bike rides are my favourite. Tell you what, I won't say what I've had, Kieran and Tiernan and Preston, but I've told you, Tiernan, because you were my ally lately. You didn't betray me, but I tell you what, on a high street, stuff just comes to you, man. Like, good stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's their agent. They're moving their agent out. Are they about to attack me? What the fuck? Why are you attacking me? What the fuck? Alright, it's going to be like that, is it? Alright. Good for you, Pete. Aged like fine wine. Balls? Pete's balls. Too clumsy. Ah, you get back into it. You get back into it. These fucking Roman vassal factions, man. It's alright though, because I've not declared war on the Roman separatists yet, actually, so I could just direct all that massive horde of an army that I've built on these fucks, because I'll probably lose this battle, unfortunately. But yeah, I've just been given free things, and quite a cool free thing at the moment. But I don't want to say what it is, because I do think that lessens the effect of the vril. Okay, so the spawn on both sides. I should have quick saved before I started it, because it might be a bit rusty. So we'll do the Napoleonic tactic and defeat in detail then. Oh no, never mind, there's 3 groups. So I reckon we probably just... No, it's not going to work. I've not got a mobile enough force, actually. Ideally, I would just fully focus on one of their armies. But that won't work. Because their forces, their troops are more mobile than mine. They can move around the map faster. The one thing about defeat in detail, the one thing that you need really is to be lighter than the enemy. Suppose... Oh, we got horses. I'll probably... spawn them somewhere way far out and just go and have them disappear into the woods somewhere, and then do a surprise attack on one of the general units further down the line, probably. Spread these out and put them into wide formation, because I don't know if they have a catapult. I don't think they do. But they're a Roman faction, so usually... Oh, hang on. That might not be a good idea, put my general there. But they're the best units for holding that. Breach, so what can I do? Send these into the woods. Men of the North! Before baby Kylo arrives. Set a good example. Turn him into a Reuter. Exactly, Pete. If I can catch some archers on their own. These are pretty... Yeah, these are skirmisher cavalry. Right. I suppose we'll just harass them then, I suppose, actually. As you say. Trying to quit smoking too. Oh my god, it's hard. Well, speaking of that, you know, I could recommend this to everyone, because vaping is not quitting smoking, and arguably it's worse than cigarettes. I'm not saying you are vaping, but that's the next step that most people go down. Best thing to do, Pete, is to get the nicotine pouches that you put underneath your tongue. You'll still get nicotine, you'll still get the rush then, but it's nowhere near as damaging as cigarettes or vaping. I'd recommend you try them. They seem really good. There's even a lot of bodybuilders that use them. before a workout. Oh shit, I didn't realise they had archers there. Fuck. Well, I did, but I just didn't pay attention, I suppose. Shit, okay. Alright, okay, okay. Oh, hang on.
Barricades are under attack.
Alright, move them up. What I get rusty with on this game is not actual performance on the game. It's like managing everything. Get behind them, you muppets. Oh, they're in wide formation, that's why.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him. Warriors, eager for blood. Ready for battle.
Oh, you know what? They've... Oh, okay. They've left their archers exposed. Cold turkey. I respect it, but it's most oh, you fucking idiots, man. Look at him. Oh my god, the archer AI in this game is so stupid.
Missile warriors. Get out. Elite warriors.
Oh. Charged up with a general. That's not smart. Oh, why the... Oh my god. It's going alright, to be fair. It's going very well. Reform! Set up the second line.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
If we can take the general out there, he's taking some damage, to be fair, but that'd be nice. We won't win, but if we could do some serious damage, that'd be nice. Yeah, these bloody Roman factions, they are tough. They're really tough. I've missed this game. I've really missed this game. If we could kill the general though, that'd be amazing. A flank right now would be great, but it's not really anywhere we can go. No, we can't. Oh yeah, there actually is. I could actually do a flank. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I just don't know if we'll get there in time, but let's try it. Shit, I wish I'd seen that. That would be... Oh my god, that would be a really good flank. I just don't think we'll get there in time, though. We are on hard difficulty, might I add, as well. Ah, that would have been such a good flank round here, but it's pretty long run. No. These guys aren't even shooting. We've killed the general. Okay. For some reason, skirmish mode in this game just proper messes with the archers AI. Their general's dead though, which is very nice. Imagine if we won this. Oh, these guys are out of ammo. Which way are they facing? Oh, we could still hit them. No, they've turned. Who's fleeing? Alright, we'll move them up. The gods guide our shots. I'm kind of blocked now. They're smart. They're stopping me from flanking with the horsemen. These guys still firing? Yes, they are. Just look, they're blocking me. They're being really cheeky. It just grows as weed. I think me and Kieran are the only ones in the chat not growing weed recreational. I love how it's oftentimes it's old people that get away with it, isn't it? Old people get away with so much shit that normal people wouldn't know.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
Fuck, they turned just at the perfect time. Alright. Why are these guys not firing? They just keep... This is what I mean, the bloody archer AI. Oh, they're coming up to challenge me. You know what? This is a perfect time for my horsemen, though. Smash them from both sides. We're holding, though. We're holding nicely. We are holding nicely. I'm going to pull these swordsmen out and just hold them there. They don't really need to be involved now. We are smashing them. We're smashing them. You know what? I'm going to set up a second line here. I suppose it's the third line at this point, actually. Riders, forward! I have to quit. I promise my unborn son. So no, but that's based, that is, man. Highly based. Hey, man, if we win this... Oh, my God. My archers are refusing to fire again. I love it. Fire at will is on, so... Alright. Keep these guys busy so they don't outflank me. Or we're about to get a nice, juicy counter charge going. I'll just keep these guys busy over here. I probably will. That is on my list, to be fair, Nasty. I will play it at some point. The 1212 one. It is a very cool mod. The Lord of the Rings mod, I forget what it's called, but the Third Age or... I can't remember, but that one looks really cool as well. I just want a vanilla playthrough. I have got a couple of small mods on right now, but... Wow, okay. That worked. That worked very well. But yeah, I do plan on playing it at some point. We've completely obliterated them. Completely obliterated them. This is going way better than I could have planned for, really. Okay, this is what we'll do. Bring the horsemen in here. Keep these guys busy. If we could get a counterflank here. I feel like my general's going to die soon, but I can't disband them. I can't move them out of the way because when I do, they're just going to take more damage than if I hadn't. You know what? I'm going to move them up. Bring this swords unit here. That's the only thing that could drop this momentum that I've got. Is if the general died. If we can lure these guys into sort of charging me. They are a pike unit, but if we could lure these guys into charging me on a hill, we could take them. You know what? I could keep them busy with one unit and then just push the other unit around. It's a really good unit here as well, these Commostensis spears. So I'm making them waste their unit, basically. Can we squeeze them through there? I think we can, yeah. I think we can. Charge him, don't stay there, you muppets. Alright, there we go, there we go. No, don't engage them, idiots. We're routing them, very nice. Plays Kingdom of England in 1212, conquered the whole France. That is based, that is a thing that I can get behind. Conquering France. Highly based. If we win this... oh my god, if we win this... They had like 1,000 more troops than us, and better troops.
The men are broken and running
Damn.
for their lives.
My men, though, I'm very, very impressed by. Very, very impressed by. Unfortunately, the counter flank hasn't worked. Which is a shame, but it's alright. Facing the wrong way, idiots. Look behind you. Yeah, the counter charge didn't work. Damn. I'm very happy with this though, like it's... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. It's not been worth their time doing this. The amount of men that they've lost. My general's still alive as well. Canadians are more British than Americans. I suppose so, yeah. Although I wouldn't really say that they resemble Brits in any way, but yeah, definitely more so than Americans. Oh my god, the general unit is still fighting. Wow. I'm really impressed by this. Like, look how many of their dead litter the field. Oh, we lost the horse unit. This archer unit has really let me down, though. Consistently throughout the match, they've just refused to fire. Even now, like, they've got a shot on them. I wonder if the friendly fire mod is messing with it. So it's like I have a choice between arch units that do fire but kill most of my troops, more of my troops than they kill of the enemy troops, or archers that just don't fire at all. But the combination of the hill and the very good pike units. Yeah, there we go. It's over now.
Men are broken and running for their lives.
I'm going to save that. Let's see the specs on that. Yeah, so they lost nearly 1,500. And we lost 900. But they had over twice as many troops. And way better troops. And now this army is going to be weakened, and I'll bring my horde in and just completely smash them. But I suppose we're at war with Spain now, then. Look at them running away after they struck us there.
There are not enough funds in your treasury to build anything.
Oh, they only sacked it. Alright, alright. Fucking hell, how many messages? Feel really popular, but it's bad news. This guy's name's Gaius. Nerd. Alright, so I suppose we're not at war with these kids now. We'll fight these guys instead. Send the Hyperborean Drengers up first. We'll send her back to our land. I tell you what, it's a bloody good job I didn't go to war with these guys. I'd be in a lot of trouble if I did. Well met. The French need to be eradicated in Canada. Goddamn liberals. We got a we got a small garrison at Visantio. So their army disappeared somewhere along here, I think. That's where it was last seen. You want to delve into Arthurian stuff, Kieran? A show I would recommend, Merlin. Now, me and Preston have joked that you wouldn't give it a chance because it's quite old and the CGI is bad, but for the time it's really good. But if you wanted to delve into that Arthurian stuff, it's really magical. The Arthurian stuff is really, really magical. Then that would be a good place. Or watch the bloody King Arthur film I've been telling you about for years. So we'll keep these guys together. That Spanish army won't be able to take us together. I need to do something about... I might need to disband a few of the troops though, unfortunately. Can we raid? Probably not a good idea. Because we're running out of money. Have we got an edict maybe that we can set? The edicts are pretty crap in this game, to be fair though. Oh, we're not taxing them. Oh my god, we'll tax them. Let's tax them. Look how much money we've got now. But then we will run out of food. What if I untax the other settlements? So that will give us more food. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we're just gonna have to disband some troops, unfortunately. It's annoying considering, like, they've not been used in anything. But it is what it is. Yeah, probably have to get rid of two units, I think. How much is this guy costing? 230. There's not really any point in him, I suppose. I could just disband that army if he's on his own there. Yeah, I'll do that. Nope, that's not how you do it. That's how you do it. And then one more should do it.
Ready for orders.
Cool. Garonne. About Trump potentially being unbanned on Twitter. They're losing their mind because this fictitious world.
These people. The gods. I beg you, march against them before it's too late.
They lose their mind because their fictitious world. Like, they can't say that they want to punch babies and stab right-wing nationalists in real life. If they do that, they'll get their legs broken. That's why they love Twitter so much, is because this is the only domain that they can spew their vile opinions and spread it to impressionable teenagers, leftists, left-wings. That's the only place they can do that. And it's under attack, you know, it's going to change and they're not going to be able to do that anymore. And in fact, the roles are going to be completely reversed. They're going to have to put up with the same shit from Twitter that we have had to put up with for years from Twitter. But it won't be as bad for them because the right wing is fairer, so it won't be as bad for them. But they'll still complain about it though. When it comes to the Zions, I point out all these things, but he's such a castrated Christ cook about it. He literally told me he doesn't care. I'm like, these are the people that ass fucking us. It's indoctrination. It's brainwashing. It's, you know, it's... Yeah, I'll accept that since they're so far away. That is pure brainwashing when they'll just refuse to be told. They'll refuse to see the truth. Yeah, boldness. I used to be, you know, you'd feel it out in a conversation, see how much you could get away with, how much truth you could get away with, but now I just say it outright. It catches people by surprise, but you can tell who you're wasting your time on a lot faster than, oh, these fucking cooks, man. At least I know where they are now, though. You're in trouble, cheeky Spanish cunts. God, you have some problems with your family, don't you? Not your immediate family, but like your extended family being cooks. Wow, okay, they're launching a full-scale invasion of me then. Cheeky arseholes. Okay. Is that how it's gonna be? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. They fucking took it and then immediately had a rebellion, the fucking idiots. So they're sending some pretty massive armies to me now. Okay, set war coordination target. Are these guys, yeah, these guys are, no, never mind. Who was at war with Spain?
Sit, friend, and let us talk, and let us have good wine until we can talk no more.
Oh, we have a defensive alliance then. The Geats. Still didn't tell me what's in the bloody update, Pete. Should be fun, and if they've added more mods, like weapon mods. Have they added any like new areas or missions or anything along those lines? Ready for the battle. I might use one of these generals as a scout. Just send him ahead. I say send him ahead, but he's further behind than everyone else. Alright, I'm in trouble then. If they bring these two armies around, I'm in some pretty serious trouble. I just hope that they stay in Gaul. If they send them to Britain, I'm in big trouble. The Abdanians might help me there. They are at war with the Spanish, but they've got a pretty joke, no, whatever. A joke of an army. Enough said. Well met. I think they'll probably attack Byzantium next. If I could get some kind of alliance with the Roman separatists, which is unlikely considering I was raiding them for ages.
expect the good wine to ease your parched throat when you are done.
They just sound like such snobby cunts. Yeah, they're gonna be like allied with them, aren't they? Yeah, because they're all Romans. Oh, there's the thing. It's just come through now. 3 months, guy. 3 months. I know I'm a legend. Thank you, Pete. Why are the Abdanians going down there? The Spanish are up here. Why has that only just come through then? Imagine if, like, it was a new viewer that did that and they just thought I not ignored them. Just thought I'd, like, been rude. What, because it's always late, Kieran? Sea fish? I was going to say as opposed to land fish, but that's not fair because there's rivers and stuff. It's the sort of thing Preston would say, though, like water fish. Slow and Tom. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Hild. Right. Take them out of... Where are these fuckers? Shit, okay. Are the Swabians at war with the Spanish? No. If I could pull them into a war with the Spanish.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish, but bring words that can warm our hearts.
No, they're friends then. I don't really think I'm good. Do you remember, every time I go on this page, it reminds me of what I did on Rome. Do you remember when I paid a faction 90,000 denarii? 90,000 gold. And I kept saying this, oh, because I thought I was demanding payment from them. I was like, oh my god, I had it clicked wrong down here. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. They're falling for it, wow. Yeah, there's no way I can get them to do that. And then I gave away like 40 turns worth of money. Landfish, yes, dead fish, silly boy. Speak lobster. The Abdanians, is this the Abdanians? Caledonians, so are they going to go and fight them? That didn't seem like a good idea, fighting them underwater. It'd be nice if you could coordinate a bit more, well, coordination with allies in Total War games and sort of like suggest a place for them to put their army. You can suggest a place for them to attack, but not a place for them to defend. You know, so you could just sort of like join up with them. She is a priestess. Alright, I suppose I'll just keep heading towards... Oh, here we are. You thought you could hide.
You have further orders?
Thought you could hide.
Ready for orders.
Pussy boy.
On the move, lads.
Pussy boy.
For the tribe.
Yeah, run away. Run away.
Starting out. Thirsty for battle. Getting on our way. On the move, lads.
We could actually reach them.
Ready for orders.
But I'll only be able to reach them with one army. And I think those are Commostensis spears, which are very heavy spear infantry. That would be a good fight. That would be a really good fight, but I don't want to risk it.
Warriors all. Getting on our way.
We really need to take that army out before those other two armies catch up, though.
Ready for orders.
I don't know.
Warriors all.
It'd be 19 versus 18, and they are all weakened. But Commostensis spears are really good.
For the tribe.
What were we smoking when we were on the lobster tangent? It wasn't a tangent, it was a fucking arc. It was hours long. That was the, Have you tasted jellyfish? He's not tasted them in a you know, restaurant or anything. He's just gone up and licked a jellyfish. He thought jellyfish electrifying you was a conspiracy theory. He blames Hillary Clinton, so he needed to try it himself. What do we do? What do I do, Lord? What should we do you think? We could attack them now, but I can only use one army. Only one army has the stamina to catch up with them. I can leave them, but they might disappear up here. And they've got 2 armies on the way here. Once they're there, I am fucked. If they group up, that is. They'll have 34, 44, 54. 52 units versus my 23. Destroy the child. I think we attack. What do you think?
Ready for orders.
Well, we can get... Yeah, I think we attack. We attack. We'll hire a archer mercenary.
Destroy them.
Wait, what? Look at the likelihood there. Alright, okay. I'm kind of tempted. This is going to be a really big battle, but I'm tempted to just do an auto-resolve. Because if it thinks that it's that likely that I'll win, I don't think it's that likely that I will win against Commistensis Spears. So I'd be... As much as I want the immersion of having a proper battle, do you agree that I'd be an idiot to not auto-resolve? I've got to auto-resolve on now. And I hate doing it for big battles. I always get annoyed at it because I feel like I've missed... Well, I have missed the action, but I've got to auto-resolve. Because if I have a proper fight with them, it's giving me like a 95% chance of winning. There's no way that that's actually what it is if I go into a fight against Commistensis Spears. They're like some of the heaviest melee infantry in the game. There we go. It was the logical thing to do. And hopefully this army will be pretty fresh still. Yeah, they lost 1,400 and we lost 300. Kai, what would your enemy think if you came out on the battlefield and started speaking lobster? Can you imagine they're like at the end of Barbarians? When they're all stood looking out on the Romans. And imagine if they all at the same time just all started going... Like, you know, the first battle... Ambusher, thank you for the follow. Hello. Like the first battle in Last Kingdom, you know, where all the Norsemen are like hissing and whispering, but instead of that you're just doing lobster noises at them. Do we sell them? We'll sell them, yeah. We can do with the money, we can build an army with that. Well, not with 600, but we can build more, a bit of an army. We can hire like 3 guys and his dog, and give them some sticks maybe. But yeah, they were planning a full-scale invasion of my land. They've had 3 fucking legions and 2 agents they've sent here. I can't believe I refused the Abdanians' offer for war to join them in war against the Spanish. I love Preston's squid short. Oh, the spin-around one. Oh yeah, well if that makes money, I'm claiming half the income for it. They do have some stupid names, these Romans. Saturninus, Granius, Paperio. Okay, Saturninus. Calm down. So I suppose we'll just go and fucking 1066 them and meet them on the beach, I suppose. We've got a pretty decent army. I will employ some mercenaries, but not yet. But I'm thinking that maybe their health's going to be a bit low because they've been at sea for a while. So I think what I'll do is I'll just move them up sort of here. I might have to attack Taronum though, because I don't want them bringing an army out of there. So I might attack and raid that. But I'm just worried that these guys might try and go to Britain. Which is possible. I think we should, if you boys will hold to it, i.e., you know, not have me waiting 3.5 hours for some fucking anime, we should do another Battlefront stream soon. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to have about a week at least of no work. So I think we should get a lot of streams done over that time. Preferably a bit earlier, because I've been going to bed a bit early. I'm just feeling a lot better for it. So like starting earlier on the day and then, you know, ending at maybe 11. But even then though, after that week, I'll have more time than I did before. So we've got some good amount of streams on the horizon. Yep, they're going to Britain. Oh, okay. Smart. Probably. Smart, but I can outsmart them. I forgot how much I fucking love this game. I fucking adore this game, man. Oh, the Abdanians are engaging them. Oh, that. Oh, well, shit. They're sending another army up. The Children of the Sun have come back. Right. Okay, well, that's kind of good, but kind of bad, because it means I have to split my army then. I've not really got the money. I've got a garrison at Londinium, but not at Camlodium or Corinium. The Caledonians might attack him, but I don't really want to rely on that. Okay. Oh, they're rebels. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with them then if they're rebels. See, one thing that I'm worried about is, you know, I'm going to save this because if this happens, this is going to really piss me off. But one thing I'm worried about is sending my men over the channel and they just get intercepted and killed. Pretty sure they're just transport ships, so it wouldn't. I don't think it'd happen, but still. It would be annoying. I suppose we move to Visontio with this army. Hold Visontio. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. There's a rebellion there. Could take advantage of that. We'll stabilize Visontio and then we'll see if we can take Argentorum. I do like this game because it keeps you on your toes a lot more than a lot of the other Total Wars. Shit, these places are all like damaged. Okay. Yeah, that's a big army that they've got coming. So, I'm going to leave them there for this turn. You know what, it would be wiser to bring them up there, actually. Bring them up there and then just cross them over the channel there. I shouldn't have done that, actually. I shouldn't, fuck's sake. Because you can't cross there. You can only cross down here where there's a beach. I forgot. Okay. Scariest armor ever conceived. Okay, he's just gone straight past my enemies. I feel like you'd catch like a disease or something, like it'd scratch you or something. The amount of lobsters that you'd have to murder to make a suit of armor out of them. Oh, it'd feel horrible though. It'd feel horrible. I wish I knew what goes on in Kieran's head. Just like anime, edging, and wearing lobsters as armor. I just love that Preston sort of completely mogged me. Made me think that it was you and well, both of you doing it, Kieran. So I was like arguing with you and being passive aggressive in the last stream, but in reality, it was just Preston. It was just Preston. That motherfucker. Oh great, another rebellion. Hey. Oh, you fucking nonsense. Bipedal cat, yes. Those ones too. See, I can't even get across. They're gonna tap me when I go across. And I need an army to deal with these fucking rebels as well. Fuck. I hate ending when I stream this game because there's always... That's going to take 19 turns, but plus 5% tax rate, it'll be worth it. There's always other things I want to do. I suppose that's a good sign. But they're just going to keep building their army up there. That's the issue. I'd feel pretty bad. I'd feel pretty bad. And to find out it was Preston's brainchild. I don't think he was being evil, but he just didn't think at all. I am a priestess. I actually don't know what to do with this army. They're kind of stranded here. I can't get them across. These fuckers are going to come and intercept me. I'm going to have to sacrifice Carinium. If they attack there, they'll take it. If they attack Londinium or Camlodium, they'll take it. But London has a good garrison, so they'll have to besiege it for a while. And I think we'll come down here and just have to fortify. That's the only thing I can think of. And then with that army there, fuck knows. Oh my god, this game pisses me off, man. I love it, but it pisses me off. What kind of... Have we got a garrison at Colonia? Yeah, but it's shit. Oh, fuck. Suppose we'll just have to fucking move these guys up then. And hope that they don't catch me. These fucking Romans, man. I might just leave the continent. Stay on Britain. And take Scandinavia. These fucking Romans are a pain in my ass. We can get one mercenary unit, but I need to get these guys to the settlement. Says he'd feel pretty bad middle after. Oh yeah, mate, I can tell you feel bad. Yeah, but I didn't do it to you, did I? So it's fine. Hopefully they go for these guys. This game stresses me out, man.
I humbly ask
Yep,
my
yep,
people's
yep.
warriors may come and go in your lands, so that they
Give me
may
some money.
roll upon our joint enemies.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. They asked. Not a lot of factions do that in this game. This was all a hypothetical mogging. What, me cursing you or Preston? Nothing hypothetical about Preston. I was gonna say he wouldn't even know how to spell it, but he's into all his Shakespeare shit nowadays. So he'd spell it and he'd read it in a Shakespearean accent. That's the level he's evolved to. Oh, piss off. It's funny because Cody actually reminds me of Nathan. Like, the way he talks. Oh, great, these cunts. Like, Cody's a Macam version of Nathan. I've been mega sleeping today, though. Yeah, I've just noticed, like, no matter how hard I try, Kieran, when I stay up late, I've been waking up at the same time every day. When I stay up late, I just don't get the sleep I need. I only get the sleep I need when I go to bed early enough. Because I wake up at the same time every day, does stupid, somewhat nasty stuff, and then plays it off. It's true. It is true. Like, he's accidentally, but still, like, playing me and you against each other. What an asshole. Every day, every morning I was messaging him, I was saying, like, Preston the asshole, and then the next day, Preston the bastard. Preston the motherfucker.
Ready for battle.
See, I can't even fucking move across, and these cunts are gonna come and attack me now. They're going for Kanlurum. Okay. Or I could just leave these settlements and go and isolate Britain again. But the amount of fucking times I've done that, man. The amount of fucking times I've done that. The Geats. The Geats were declared the Geats versus the Huns. So the Huns must be getting quite close now then. I just tried repelling from the ceiling. I stopped it permanently. I had, about a month ago, I had massive problems with spiders. Like, big ones all just coming out at the same time. I was keeping a bag of compost in my bathroom, though. Which I suspect may have been the issue. Yeah, you know what? I might just give up on Visontio. Just focus on these main settlements up here. It makes more sense, to be fair. Fucking Burgundian separatists. They're a one settlement faction. How can you be a separatist of a one settlement faction? Yeah, this is a more pressing issue, I think. This game, I tell you, I'll sum it up perfectly. It always feels like one step forward, two steps back. That's what this game feels like. Always.
The goddess blesses you. How can I help?
No, not Dave, just Dav. Dav.
Ready for orders. Beat the drums.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what happens. See, I've got loads of allies here. They're just doing nothing. They're going around in circles and stuff. They're going around. I gave one of my women, not my wife women, but like some woman in my faction's family, to the Abdanians. And this is how they repay me. This is the last time I use a family member as a sexual bargaining tool. I've learnt my lesson. I'm tired. I rewatched Dark Knight Rises the other day. Fuck off, you nerd. Kieran. Not you, nerd, but I'm saying about the Dark Knight Rises. But yeah, I've been offered something free. I don't want to say much about it. Oh yeah, see, here they come. Here they come.
Turnabout!
Don't want to say much about it because I don't want to mess up the real. But I'm offered.
For battle. We dream of it. We relish it as others do a fat goose. And you look.
Yeah, shut up with your fat goose. Did you really?
Your
Wow,
faction
okay.
is now bankrupt.
Night before
There's
last,
no
I
money
watched
left
Dark
for
Knight
treasury.
Rises.
But there are several things you can do to...
Will the gods ever remove cock from arse? We've got a really good army here. They've left Gamlodum alone, though. Wait, what? I thought they said synagogue then.
Yes?
Are you going to help or not? Are you just going to sit there? Swords are possessions of pride, but such precious things can also cause discontent. Arbitrate. Your orders. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, I just want to punch Europe right now.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
You fucking cunts.
Ready for order.
You know what? Okay. I might just try and take over Britain and have that ocean as a barrier. Christian Bale's Batman's voice is so bad. Why is it bad? I think it's alright. Yeah, I just watched Dark Knight Rises. I just wanted the Bane scenes, really. I didn't watch it for Christian Bale, though. It's been... I've never really properly watched... Since being really, you know, awe-inspired by Bane, I've never properly watched Batman. I did when I watched it when it came out, but I didn't appreciate it then. I didn't appreciate Bane anyway. When the fucking lights go off, Batman turns the lights off. He's like, "Oh, you think darkness is your ally?" I just love this smugness. He's like, "Oh." Sounds like he's about to say kartoffel. Right, I don't really know what I want to do here. I'll auto-save it. That shouldn't overwrite my other save, hopefully. Quick save. Wait, what? Yeah, so that one is the... Yeah, okay. You know they were going to cast Cillian Murphy as Batman. Tommy Shelby. Alright. Can't wait for the Dark Knight. I love the Joker and Harvey in that one too. So Batman Begins is the first one, isn't it? I wish they'd done some kind of prequel about Bane. I know they show his backstory, but if they showed the bit of his backstory after he leaves the pit and, you know, when he's been trained by Ra's al Ghul or something. I just think that'd be really cool. But they can't do it now. Not that they will, because they've released this fucking new Batman. But not that they will. But they would have had to do it straight away because I think Tom Hardy was on some serious steroids then. Not to say you have to be to get that big, but he was, I think. Do a more comic accurate version of Bane, like get him even more roided up. You're trying to kill the man. Not roids for me, when it comes to comic book accuracy. That's not important for me. But to have him a version Yeah, that plays around with the comic book version a little bit more, maybe, but I thought it was perfect as it was, to be fair. I think the reason that the Dark Knight trilogy will just be immortal is because it wasn't trying to be this... Because a lot of the comic book stuff is proper cringe. It's very Marvel. Some of it's really cool. Like, the Arkham games are cool, how they do it, but you gotta admit, like, a lot of it's cringe. I think how it's grounded in reality in the Dark Knight films, and it has a certain aesthetic design to it. It's just all dark blues and dark greys and muted colours, and it just, you watch it and it has this proper vibe the whole way through. It actually makes an American city look nice, kind of. Is the woman in the third one, guy, is she the daughter of Raz? Yeah. So she says, anyway. It kind of annoyed me when... Not annoyed me, but, like, Bane seems less cool after he gets beaten by Batman. I think he was arrogant. Everyone has their own theories on why he gets beat there, but to me, I think it was that he was arrogant and he'd beaten Batman once, so he was like, oh, this is going to be easy, sort of thing. And Batman had trained and become the underdog and trained like he was the underdog. Comic books, it's affected everything, hasn't it? Even back in the Dark Knight stuff, you had this ridiculous feminist nonsense going on, like Catwoman beating up like 8 pretty beefy men, and then the way that people explain it is, oh, but she's flexible, so, you know, she does these kicks that, you know, men can't do because she's flexible. It's weird. Anne Hathaway is a good Catwoman, but still, it's weird. And it's frustrating. And I watch it and it's like, oh, whatever. But I'm only watching it for the Bane stuff anyway. What?
Yeah, you better win your fight, because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass.
What? The shit YouTube shows me, man. Thought this was another clip. I've seen someone say, like, I'm gonna put you on your ass or something. But this is even worse. He's got to have said this, like, on purpose, hasn't he? Got to make it tiny. Watch YouTube still claim it. What?
Yeah, you better win your fight, because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass. Pause.
Look at Joe.
You better win your fight, because I'm coming on your ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass. Pause.
We see that the pendulum is coming on. I think he corrects himself. It's these black people, like these blacks, they say like, oh, I'm coming for you, Moon. You know, they talk like that and it never sounds right. Like, you know, when you saw the face-off with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and he was coming out with some complete bollocks, talking like that. No way he says coming on the ass. Finally swinging the other way when it comes to that social political shit. I really think people are tired of it. Like, Rings of Power trailer got 1 million dislikes. Yeah, but Tolkien and Tolkien fans are more devout to it. There's a lot of them that probably wouldn't even identify as centrist or right wing, but are just very protective of Tolkien's stuff. you wouldn't see that kind of response everywhere, I don't think. I just love Joe's face. He's you know Joe Rogan would have picked up on it. You know he would have. Fucking hell, man. I need to leave where I live. It's just, I'm looking at the weather in other places, and it's so much nicer in other places. Went to a lovely little town in the county to the south. Staffordshire. Last week, when it was really sunny. I've just been like looking for places that actually have places that you can live. Just like little English hamlets. The thing about the county to the south, or as Kieran would call it, province, it's a lot lower down altitude wise, and the land is it's lower down sort of on the map as well, lower down in the country, and it's a lot flatter as well, so it's a lot less cloudy, quite a bit warmer. There's nowhere near as much wind, which is a big issue here. And yeah, it's quite a bit nicer, a lot greener as well. Here, it's very much like Scotland, where on all the hills and stuff, you only really have greenery in the valleys. Like any towns that are built in valleys, you know, big ditches, you have greenery and loads of trees and all this shit. But then the moment you get up onto the hills, it's just brown. It's like heather and, you know, like moorland. And just from a distance, it looks so horrible. It's just brown, especially in the winter. We're at the highest town in England. Here, in this town, in terms of altitude. And I think it breeds strength, but it's just not nice. Try to be centrist. I like seeing everyone else's POV. Shut up, Kieran. No, you don't. Like seeing everyone's POV. What is that? I never understand when people say that. I like hearing people who I fundamentally disagree with. I like hearing them talk. You don't, Kieran. You're just trying to be soft. Have a look at a few TikToks. I'll look at one. I've got work in the morning. I've only got 3 days more of work, and then I'm finished. I finish in 3 days, and as I say, there's some stuff coming up that I'm very qualified for in the same place, but it's not available yet. So I'm going to have at least a week of no sort of work, so I'm going to have quite a bit of free time from the sound of things. And it's either a case of waiting for the jobs in the place I'll work now, or going and looking elsewhere. I've seen one place which is pretty good money per hour. Boromir the goat. I'll watch the Boromir the goat one. Oh no. Is that real? That's not real, is it? Oh no. I don't understand this. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've just seen R2 at the top. I didn't see R2 before. Is that real though? Michael Bay's doing a Star Wars thing? Because it's usually based on a real thing. Look at that though. That's something you'd see in Marvel. You're not the Hulkbuster.
I like Eyebrows.
Alright, it's an American Saga one, so we'll watch that one as well.
Fucking ugly bitch. I want to stab you to death, then play around with your blood. You're a fucking ugly bitch. I want to stab you to death, then play around with your blood. You're a fucking ugly bitch. I want to stab you to death, then play around with your blood. You're a fucking ugly bitch.
Man, I hate TikTok on PC. Like, you try and click on that and it's just a fucking 100 different videos to try and play at the same time. Autoplay. Pick me up for abs, Kieran. I'm not training abs. I'm not doing it.
Tell him I'm at lunch.
Patrick, it's only 10:30. I think he knows you're here.
Send him in, I guess. Tell him I'm at lunch.
Patrick, it's only 10:30. I think he knows you're here.
Send him in, I guess. Tell him I'm
See, this is what I mean. I click off of it and it plays. I click off it and it plays auto. Then I click it to pause it and it opens it up again and plays.
Oh, I don't want that.
But it's a funny video. It is. We want to see a blue-haired radical feminist. You're a fucking ugly bitch. That's like half of them today. At that anime thing, except they were boys. Fucking weirdos, man. And I had my flat cap on, like backwards. Looks like a beret when it's backwards. And then some fucking old woman randomly comes up to me, and don't know her. She walks past me and comes up to me and says, "You look like Citizen Smith." And I'm like, "Oh right, okay. Who's that?" Let's see if I can find a photo, but basically it's like it's something from like the 1970s, and she thought a 24-year-old would know who that is. Like, who is Citizen Smith? I mean, Google it. I like, it's, I'll show you this. She said this, basically. Basically, I look like a communist. Hang on. But she come up to me. She must have been like 90. She come up to me and went, "You look like Citizen Smith." And then my mum sort of humoured her and laughed at her and was like, "Yeah," and my mum didn't know it was either. And it's like, what's this? Are you gay? Che Guevara would have sent you to a concentration camp. Maybe he was a good guy then. Maybe we were wrong about him. But it's like, I'd never seen her before. She just ran. I wasn't even facing her direction. I was looking at her. Facing there, talking to my mum's, some like family friends or something. I just stood there while they were talking, actually. She comes up behind me and goes, "You look like Citizen Smith." I didn't even say who's that. I just couldn't be arsed with it. It's an old person. I was just like, opinion rejected. Fucking old people, man. They're weird. They're really weird. They're fucking weird.
Well, actually, that's none of you.
POV, someone asked how much all of your supplements were. They may not be ordinary supplements.
Actually,
That's none of your business, Christine. But I can assure you, it certainly wasn't cheap. Well, actually, that's none of your business, Christine. But I can assure you, it certainly wasn't cheap.
He's a fucking meme lord in that film. The trend was £40. How's there a killer whale in a lock? Jesus, how's that got in there? That's like Free Willy shit. In a lock, that's not connected to the ocean, is it? You're drunk here. Get you fuck, you junkie. Why have they changed Discord? So like the channels are in a different alignment at the top. Oh, this is what that fucking old woman expected me to respond like. Oh, thank you. I'm Citizen Smith. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. And you can see Turners put, do you mean blue-haired people? You know he put something. He's edited it. You know he's put something bad. Change Discord. At the top left. The channels are like showing up near the top now. You missed, a man getting eaten by an orca. Golden cock! Fucking hell, that was louder than I expected. Yeah, I was that annoyed after what Preston said. I sent you some kind of message. I can't remember what it was. I sent you some kind of message, Kieran. And then Preston's ratted you out, and I deleted the message. I unsended the message. I was that angry. I was like, oh, he's not reading my message now then. You didn't find out about Citizen Smith either, Preston. You don't know about it. Alright, I'm off now. I will see you all tomorrow. I think we should do Battlefront 2 tomorrow, maybe. Alright, see you boys. You unsent two. I did unsend two messages, yeah. I told you I was angry. I didn't curse you, did I? So. No, I gotta go. I could be up early tomorrow. I didn't realise how proper, like, Hyperborean Putin's eyes are. Have you just been like lurking and like playing with your nipples in silence or something and pressed them? Please, it's a natty one. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, Putin's got proper blue eyes. Just gonna leave you with a photo of blue-eyed Putin before I leave. Fuck Boo Reganu. Sounds like one of the Jedi Fallen Order planet names. No, that's Briganu, isn't it? Che Guevara's hat was cool, but that's the only cool thing about him. He was a nonce. I didn't care, and I'm afraid. Blame Preston. Blame Preston. I was angry at Preston. I'll do a binge of them tomorrow, probably. Alright. When I got in from the fair thing today, I slept from like 3:30 till 6:20, and then I won't sleep again. But I have been eating. I've been making a point of having big meals more often again. Actually, really trying hard to have an appetite in the morning to have my proper like beans and rice and toast and butter and all this. It censored it because of Kill the Russian. No, it censored it because of the Kill the Russian, so I suppose in this case Twitch is kind of based. But yeah, I've been trying to properly eat. Before I would just have a few snacks and a protein shake and I'd get going and get on with the day, and that's fine and everything, but yeah, you can't bulk. You could stay in a caloric surplus and you can get bigger, but you do need to have a good sort of basis of some big meals. But I've been doing it lately, and I'm feeling good on it. What do you think about communism? The thing is, though, what it did to Russia was just the Bolshevik Jews, what they used it to do to Russia, really. I talk shit about Che Guevara, but I don't know a whole lot about it, to be fair. I know they say the common thing about communism is the common thing that ruins these countries is communism, but we know what the common denominator is. We know what the common factor is in every single one. It's not communism. Communism is bad, but it's not the common thing that is at play in all of these things. But I don't know enough about Che Guevara, to be fair, and about that sort of Cuban brand of communism. I do know that they fought capitalist America, though. And what strikes me is that the way that the media speaks about Che Guevara to this day, in 30 years or 50 years, will probably be the way that the media speaks about Putin. So, I don't know. In the West, though, and in Russia. In Europe, yeah, communism is a joke. But as I say, though, it's not communism necessarily that's to blame for it, it's the people that use the communism. I dare say people, the group. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the subscriptions, Pete and Preston. Thank you for the follows, Nasty and Ambushu. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.